All right, update on the Calf Jumps Spinal Hygiene, the advanced class, the next level. I appreciate everybody reaching out and inquiring about details and registering and getting me questions. That's an important one because the Q&A, there are a lot of concerns, specifically individually for how you're executing them and other broader stroke details that we will get into with just the way the live class is going to be carried out. So to give you a gist, we are going to go over everything from the first class. The first class was done over a year ago. The reason I do this is I'm constantly applying continuing education in my day-to-day. How? Because all the things that I'm talking about that I go over in Zooms with patients, clients, is coming from my life. And every day I'm experiencing things and testing things and researching things and learning about how to shape it in my life and change it in my life and enhance it in my life, and then bringing the details and the responses and the results into my next appointment or into my next conversation. So the latest version, the latest upgraded, updated, continuing to evolve version of me in my profession is me right now. So I want to go over everything we went over in the first Calf Jump Spinal Hygiene. The neurology, the physiology, touch upon the importance of the spine, touch upon why bouncing, rebounding, what exactly it does, all the levels of what it's going to touch, how to execute bouncing, and then the 7 spine moves with the particulars in there, and then how to address for each population, how to address if you're feeling something, how to address if you can't, how to address if you're in a bed, how to address. So to target and troubleshoot for all populations. And then the advanced portion is to take those moves and upgrade them even more. Also, ways to modify them or change them to get another desired effect. So there's just a lot more I'm going to add on from a standpoint of the hows, the whys, the execution of it, the whats. It's going to be a lot, and we're going to move fast through it. So it's going to be 2 to 3 hours, as are most of my Zooms. So there's going to be a lot of information, but that's why I offer, when the class is over, a 7-day rental period or a 7-day review of the replay period for those who attend, so that you have time to go back in and dive back in and dive back in and dive back in and take notes in that period of time. And then what's going to happen to this class is going to then be the newer, updated version of the prep work for full evaluations, because for the full evaluation, to prep for it, I need Calf Jump Spinal Hygiene and everything going on around the 2 to 3 hours we're going to cover within this to have been digested or at least accessed, and then the hanging intensive. And the reason I do those is so I don't have to spend time in the Zoom unless you have questions or concerns on it, because there are more important things that we got to go over. So if you can imagine, with the hanging and this Zoom being, 4 or 5 hours of material, what exactly is going on in the Zooms that we can't go into this? There's more important things that we got to cover and uncover and take apart, whether it's a specific injury or whether it's desiring an increase in your performance in life or preparing to go do the work with the doctor and go even deeper on the level of medicine. So email if you have questions. It's next Thursday, the 29th, 4 p.m. Pacific. Again, if you cannot make the live, don't worry about it. There will be a replay that's offered the next day when I download it for 7 days afterwards. And prepare to change. Oh, the last tail end of this. At the end of the class, something that I'm going to do, I did it on YouTube actually a long ass time ago. I was in some fitness center and I recorded a 25-minute version of me going through all spine moves in real time. And I thought that was cool because it's completely changed from when I did that, but the views on that thing, there are a lot of people that use it. So I wanted to take advantage of that, but also not sell out to make it all corny and kooky. So what we're going to do at the end of the live is everything that we went over for all the moves, the bouncing, the rebounding, the calf jumps, and all 7 spine moves, we're actually going to do together as a training effect, as if I were doing it in my workout. And so we will be here. It's going to take about 30 to 40 minutes to run through everything. It'll be 5 minutes or so each move. So we're going to get to apply, and you're going to see me apply in real time the things that we go over, that we went over in the class. So I think it's going to be exciting. A little treat for everybody and myself. So looking forward to seeing everybody there. Again, email me if you have questions, info@TommyJohnIII.com, or details. And then once you register, remember, get me those questions if you have any specific concerns or questions that you want me to address in the Q&A. Boom. Let's have a good week.